What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Guys, in this video we're gonna talk about Mullen Automotive. Once again, guys, that's Mullen Automotive with the ticker symbol MULN. Guys, in this video we're gonna talk about 3 articles regarding Mullen Automotive. Once again, guys, that's 3 articles. First article that we're gonna talk about is the latest one. David Michery sells 350,000 shares of Mullen Automotive. Okay, so this is a very important article, guys, because some people think that this could be a bearish article. Second article that we're gonna talk about is, the very bullish article. Could Mullen stock climbed over $10 amid hiking Google searches for EV? That's the second one that we're gonna talk about. And third is a very important article. So it says here, guys, EV battery market could be worth 67.2 billion by 2025. So guys, if you like the information and analysis I'll be providing in this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. Let's get going.
I do want to ask you, David, just about the insider activity here in the company. Obviously, you can't speak to other people; you can only really speak to yourself. But when I look at the insider transactions from Mullen, I don't see a lot of buying. I do see some selling from you recently. Can you just speak a little bit to the thought process there?
Just decided to sell some stock, nothing more and nothing less.
Are there plans to sell more? Is that part of
every officer or director has an opportunity to sell based on the 1% rule per quarter, and if they choose to do it, they do. If they don't, they don't. And I chose periodically to be able to take advantage of what I'm allowed to do under SEC rules.
Was that part of a pre-planned sale, a 5B1?
No.
Okay. All right. I just wanted to address that because there was a lot of questions from the chat.
So guys, first article that we're gonna talk about is David Michery sells 350,000 shares of Mullen Automotive Incorporated stock, Mullen stock. Now it says here, guys, that in this article from July 2nd in Market Beat, if you go to Facebook, okay, this was shared by Facebook user Bao Xiaoli. All right, so it says here that, okay, so you can find this article in electricvehicles.com. Like I said, guys, you can also get this article from Market Beat. Now it says here that David Michery recently made the following trades. So on Wednesday, June 15th, David Michery sold 150,000 shares of Mullen Automotive stock. The shares were sold at an average price of $1.10. Okay, so that's the first bullet point here. And on Monday, May 23rd, David Michery sold 750,000 shares of Mullen Automotive stocks. The shares were sold at an average price of $1.01. So guys, even us, some people who are impatient, okay, who is not really a long-term investor, they could be selling shares, right? And the average price is quite the same with the CEO himself. Now, okay, so some people might find this article a bearish article, but if you Google this and go to Quora, it says here, a lot of time executive sales are not even a conscious choice. Many executive level employees receive so much in stock compensation that they have auto sales set up to cash in periodically, so they don't have to build an extreme amount of wealth in one company, right? So that is according to this article from Quora, right? So as you can see, guys, these sales are auto set in advance. All right, so you can see this in his current Form 4 SEC filing. Also, it says here, guys, it is important to note that employees can't buy and sell stock like an outsider. They can't buy and sell unreleased public news, so unless something illegal is going on, trades are generally scheduled in advance. And there's really nothing, no reason to worry about this. So, of course, guys, they could want, according to Chris Grayley of Quora, it says here, they could want a new jet or want to invest in something else, or any number of reasons that they could be sellers. All right, and also it says here, guys, that they probably wanted, it may be a financial planning decision, or maybe 90% of their wealth is tied up in the stock and they want to diversify, something like that. So they're also humans like you and me. They might want to buy something else. They might want to feed their family, right? They might want to diversify their portfolios, right? I think if he said that he's actually busy 24/7 working on the plant, right? So I think this is not something that we need to worry about, or he needs to worry about selling shares. He's probably thinking more of doing something in the plant, right? Thinking of how to expand the business or grow the business, stuff like that, guys. So I think, guys, this article is nothing to worry about. Just because he sold 350,000 shares doesn't mean to say the CEO himself is trying to leave investors like you and me in the dark. By the way, guys, if you go to the Mullen Automotive Twitter page, you can actually see this very, very cool graphics, right? So it says here, happy 4th of July. So, guys, next article that we're going to talk about was shared by Lawrence Butcher from Twitter. So it says here, okay, if you click on this, you'll come up with this article. Could Mullen stock climb over $10 amid hiking Google searches for EV? So it says here, guys, that fuel prices are not declining even though crude oil sinks to $108 per barrel. So CO2 emitting vehicle drivers are showing massive interest in electric vehicles through Google search. Most EV makers are taking advantage of this crisis. So we all know, guys, that Google, I mean, we all know that fuel prices aren't going down anywhere, anytime soon. But of course, people have been searching for EV as an alternative way of transportation. So emerging Mullen is standing right in front of the trampoline to jump higher in revenue and stock price. Additionally, the company is going to deliver the strongest balance sheet in its history. So that is the press release that we actually got on June 30. Along with this crisis, Mullen can also come up with budget model. Among penny stocks, Mullen seems to be risky but attractive. For the past 6 months, the stock plunged 72%, but suddenly is up by 50% within a month. So guys, there you go. 3 months ago, the company signed a deal with a Fortune 500 customer for its electric vans. Later, Mullen revealed positive results from its solid-state polymer battery tests. Continuous development will likely make the stock surge higher. The company claims the battery can also last over 600 miles of range on a full charge inside Mullen 5 EV crossover. Now, guys, it says here, if things go right, Mullen may jump cosmically. Even $10 level could be the easiest task for the stock. Currently, Mullen has physical cash to back particular operations, so we can say it's going bankrupt this year yet. Let's see how long Mullen will struggle to survive during the recession. So guys, this is what I'm talking about. Okay, so if things go right now, because if you come up with this, it says here, guys, this is an article from Riao Finance from Markets and Markets. It says here that Mullen, right, is actually the growth of EV battery market can be attributed to the increasing demand of electric vehicles, improvement in battery technology. So whoever has the best battery technology could survive this recession. Okay, due to government regulations to reduce emissions and plans for phasing out ICE vehicles, the demand for EVs and their components, including EV batteries, will increase in the coming years. Development in EV battery technology have also led to a growing demand in technologies like graphene batteries, solid-state batteries among development. These batteries will propel innovations in the EV battery market with faster charging threshold and larger battery life. So it says here, lithium-ion is expected to be the largest EV battery segment during the forecast period. So take note, guys, this is only during the forecast period. Okay, but it says here that these batteries have higher energy density compared to a lead-acid nickel metal hydride batteries. But of course, guys, take note that Mullen, as a manufacturer of battery, is staying away from lithium-based, because what's the component of their battery? It says here, Mullen is conducting extensive research and development into other advanced battery technologies, including lithium sulfur and lithium iron phosphate. Mullen's ultimate goal is to deliver EV batteries that will surpass existing lithium-ion technology, which is actually, guys, going back to this article, is the main forecast during this period. So by 2025, it says here that EV battery market could be worth $67.2 billion. And of course, if Mullen can actually dominate that, that's a lot of money. So guys, if you go to Google right now, you can clearly see that a lot of these articles are actually bearish or they're flat right now, okay? But sometime in the future, I strongly believe, guys, that because of this technology that Mullen has, right? I strongly believe, guys, that Mullen will still dominate in the future. So guys, I still believe that we will get our Fortune 500 news anytime, maybe next month or this month, who knows. So it's July, right? So there, once again, there could be preparing for that. I think that is nothing to worry about. Now, we still have a very, very strong support at $1 price, so $1.08, right? So if it goes down to that, I know a lot of millionaires will actually keep on loading up shares because they know, if they have understood the stock pretty well, the concept of holding the stock, right? They know what they are holding. And definitely guys, once again, it is a golden ticket if everything is done right. If the battery technology is right, then this could be a domination in the EV space because they have the strongest or the best battery technology. Okay, so last Friday guys, we actually have closed at the volume of we have actually closed at a volume here of 61.83, although our average volume is 71.14. It's normal, right? Because a lot of people are trying to stay away from the market, or they have no more money to invest. So I mean, I'm talking about the retail investors. I'm not talking about the institutional investors, right? My price target stays the same. I'm still one of those Mullen strong shareholder. I'm a long investor for Mullen, and I have understood the dynamics of holding this company. I'm holding this because of their battery technology. Like I've said before, if the Fortune 500 news comes in, I think, okay, that's just a plus. So it's good to know that there's a Fortune 500 that 100% trusts the company. And if we get the ATVM car loan, I think that's another part, that's another plus, because of course getting a trust from the government is not easy. Okay, so guys, once again, if you like the information and analysis I have provided in this video, please hit the like and subscribe button. This is your boy Don Leo Trades. I love you all. Peace out.